Bundesliga Bayer Leverkusen vs Mainz 05 Prediction, Team News, Lineups Preview. Bundesliga leaders Bayer Leverkusen will endeavour to break an all-time German football record when they welcome Mainz 05 to the BayArena on Friday night. While the hosts are bidding to win their first ever Bundesliga title this season, the visitors are struggling at the wrong end of the table and are seeking to preserve their top-flight status for a 16th consecutive season. Match Preview. Bayer Leverkusen extended their exceptional unbeaten record across all competitions to 32 matches when they battled past Heidenheim 2-1 at BayArena last weekend, equaling Bayern Munich's all-time German football record for the longest unbeaten streak from 2020. Jeremy Frimpong's opener in first-half stoppage time was followed by an 81st-minute strike from Amine Adli to put Leverkusen 2 goals to the good. Tim Kleindienst pulled one back 5 minutes later to set up a nervy finish. But the visitors held on for their 18th league win of the campaign. In-demand head coach Xabi Alonso, who has been linked with both Bayern and Liverpool in recent weeks, has seen his Leverkusen side extend their lead at the Bundesliga summit to 8 points, which could be increased to 11 if they beat Mainz on Friday before Bayern play host to RB Leipzig on Saturday. No Bundesliga team have failed to clinch the title, having previously boasted an 8-point lead at this stage of the season. So Die Workself should be confident of getting the job done in their remaining 12 games, starting with success against a Mainz outfit whom they beat 3-0 earlier this season. Leverkusen will welcome a return to the BayArena, where they have not lost any of their last 18 games in all tournaments, including 11 in the Bundesliga this season, although they did suffer a surprise 3-2 defeat the last time they played host to Mainz in February last year. Mainz's 11-game winless run in the Bundesliga was brought to an end when they claimed a narrow 1-0 home victory over Augsburg last weekend, just the second time that they have claimed maximum points this season. The 05 Airs are the lowest scorers in the German top-flight 17 this term, but they have made the net ripple in each of their last 3 matches, with defender Sepp van den Berg heading home the decisive goal shortly before half-time against Augsburg, who had Mads Pedersen sent off for a late challenge deep into second-half stoppage time. Bo Henriksen celebrated his first game in charge of Mainz with a crucial victory, which has seen the club move to within 1 point of 16th-placed Köln in the relegation playoff position and 7 points behind Borussia Mönchengladbach, who are hovering just above the drop zone in 15th spot and face the 05 Airs in a potentially pivotal fixture at the beginning of next month. Mainz, who have 12 games left to play to close the gap to safety, are now gearing up for 2 daunting trips to Leverkusen and Bayern in their next 2 away games, and their form on the road has been miserable to say the least. The 05 Airs last won a Bundesliga away match in April last year and are the only remaining top-flight team who are yet to celebrate success on their travels this season. D6. L5. There is reason for Henriksen and co. to be optimistic of claiming a positive result on Friday, though, considering that Mainz have won 2 of their last 4 meetings with Leverkusen, while they have picked up 4 points across their last 3 visits to the BayArena. Team News. Bayer Leverkusen are still having to cope without top scorer Victor Boniface groin, Ezequiel Palacios and Arthur both thigh as they continue to recover from injury, after returning to the matchday squad last weekend as an Africa Cup of Nations champion with Ivory Coast. Odilon Kosunu will be pushing to start as either a centre-back or midfielder on Friday, while Edmund Tapsoba, another who has recently returned from AFCON duty, could be recalled in defence. Adli has scored in 2 of his last 3 appearances and should fend off competition from Jonas Hoffmann and Nathan Tella to start again in the final third alongside Florian Wirtz and either Patrick Schick or Borja Iglesias. As for Mainz, Andreas Hanschelsen thigh, Nelson Wiper knee and Stefan Bell illness all remain in the treatment room, while Edmilson Fernandez ankle, Maxim Leitch muscle and Jonathan Burkhardt illness are all doubtful and will be assessed ahead of kickoff. The absence of Hanschelsen, who was forced off in the win over Augsburg, could see either Joshua Gilavogi or Anthony Kachi start in the back 3 alongside Van den Berg and Dominic Kor, while the other operates as a left wing-back. After scoring 10 Bundesliga goals last season, Karim Anisawo is yet to find the net in 17 appearances so far this season, but the Austrian is expected to continue in attack alongside Brajem Gruda and Lee Jae-sung. Bayer Leverkusen possible starting lineup: Radecki, Stanisic, Ta, Hincapie, Frimpong, Zaka, Andrich, Grimaldo, Adli, Wirtz, Schick. Mainz 05 possible starting lineup: Zentner, Kor, Van den Berg, Gilavogi, Muin, Barrero, Amiri, Kachi, Gruda, Anisawo, Lee. We say, Bayer Leverkusen 3-1 Mainz 05. Both teams will be determined to claim all 3 points for different reasons. And although Mainz celebrated success at the BayArena last season, there is no hiding the fact that Leverkusen enter Friday's contest as firm favorites to come out on top. Alonso and co. have shown that they still boast an attacking threat even without the presence of Boniface. And they should ultimately have few problems breaching Mainz's backline en route to claiming a title-boosting victory. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.